time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out, be strong, listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. Steve-O, JB, B Hudson and T-Swin. Gon' get your mind right, let's dive in the deep end and attack the issues and problems that hound us today. Yeah, we out here in the field, but we ain't coming to play. We all shepherds trying to keep the flock from going astray. If you wanna be the change, then let's be it today. Now there's always obstacles that's gonna get in your way, but it's important how you handle it, maneuver and pray. We keep you up to date with current affairs. We all know that the structure been broken, so let's make the repairs. There's a culture trying to cancel us and give you a spin, but you can come and get the truth from this panel of men. We on 10, going in, let the speech be free. We about to knock down the doors, you can keep the key. God first, then man, so let's execute the plan and deliver the message so the people can understand. Like, the time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out, be strong, listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out, be strong, listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. Men can't always be. Men can't always be. Men can't always be wrong.
What up, everybody? It's your guy T-Swin back again, man. This is the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast brought to you by CTR Media Network. And tonight, man, we got a good show, like always. We're going to be talking about a lot of things, though. But we're going to be talking about the situation with this young man and his mother. And I'm going to bring him out. Let's get to it.
How's it going? Again, it's your boy J Bean. Got a good show for you tonight. We got some talking about some situations about boys and their mothers. I'm gonna pass it on to Steve-O.
Hey, peace and blessings to all of you. This is your world's top cop, your servant. And I'm excited about and want to get into some things. Certainly, when you're dealing with a son and a mother issue, and you got a family as a man, and you're trying to raise this family, but the mother is present and she's causing some problems. What should you do and how should you do it? How should you handle the situation with your mama? And now you got a family and your girl or your wife in the home, but the mama wants to intervene and she's causing ruckus. What you gonna do? We're gonna talk about it.
All right, tonight, man, we also got Captain T on the panel tonight, man.
Yes, indeed. You got Captain T in the building, man. Keeping it real, man. Being straight up honest, man. Just like T-Swin #2. Making it do what it do. Let's get the show started, y'all.
All right, thank you for coming on, bro. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing?
Pretty good, bro.
All
Pretty
right,
good.
Man. So yeah, man. Shoot, man. I seen this video, man. It caught my attention, bro. I seen old boy, and I was like, man, it's got to be something serious for this man to be putting his mama out. Either she causing problems or he got something else going on. So when y'all saw this video, man, what was the first thing popped in y'all head?
I'm gonna tell you,
it was what's going on. For a man to do that to his mother, the person who took care of you from the infant to your adulthood, it must be something really serious going on.
Yeah, that's what I felt too.
Man, me personally,
go ahead.
Me personally, just even that being put on the air, somebody putting him out there like that on blast, just probably to embarrass him. I say, man, look, here we go again, trying to embarrass each other on social media. That's my first impression of the whole scenario. A mother trying to embarrass her son on social media.
Yeah. My thing is that it seemed like the son, you can just tell by his demeanor and his voice tone, he was hurt and he was disappointed in his mother. And you think the mother, being the mother, the adult over the son, she would have the ability to make wiser choices as a mother to always protect the son and protect the issues of the family, and not to bring it on social media. And that's part of the problem. It's a whole new different era that people are choosing to display their family dysfunctions so the whole world can see it. That's not
put all their business on Front Street.
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first saw it, it made me think, whatever put my mama out, have to be for me to put my own mama out, you know. But y'all want to go to the video so we can get some context for the people.
Man, yeah, go ahead, roll that tape.
Go ahead.
Oh, so you gonna sit up here in front like you doing me a favor, right? Since I put you on camera, you ain't got nothing to say, huh? So, really? Oh, you gonna act like you just moving my stuff and you just looking out for your mama, but in actuality, my own son kicking me out of his damn house. Why? Because he got a new family on the way, and that individual has 2 kids, and he needs the space. So now he want to kick his own mama out the house after everything I just been through. The son that I gave birth to, gave life, wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me, and that I raised, and want to kick me out of his own damn house. He can't do that. That's all right. I'll be calling the police so he can know that what he doing is wrong. You can't illegally just put nobody out your house. And the fact that I'm his mama makes it 10 times even. Who does this to their own damn mama? That's all right. I'm going to just let God handle it. It's all good.
Now, man, when I saw that, when she was saying he finna bring his new family in with her kids, I was like, man, I was like, man, that's bad. If he finna bring a female in and with her kids that's not even related to him, he gonna put his mama out. He gonna choose the girl and her kids over his own blood. I said, man, that's messed up. You know, what did y'all think when y'all saw that, man? Because it's, you know, we got the guy's story side of the story too.
Well, that's where I'm kind of okay. So I'm assuming this female is his girlfriend, not his wife. Is his girlfriend, and I'm assuming the 2 kids don't belong to him, or one of the kids. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, the way the mama made it sound like them kids wasn't his, you know, and nobody said he was married. So yeah.
Huh.
So I feel like, man, I say if that's the situation, then he messing up. He gonna put his mama and choose a female and her kids over it, you know. But if you married, then that's a different decision, you know.
So I think
Captain T back in later.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to roll that other one. Remember the one when he was responding to it? Maybe we get a better understanding, because I think so that way too we can kind of, we heard her side. Let's hear his side real quick, and then I can be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get to it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Fair use, shout out fair use.
So I just want to tell y'all this, man. I am so hurt right now. This is me in this video to get on TikTok to see your mama try to embarrass you for the 3rd time. The first time I didn't say nothing, the second time I didn't say nothing, but enough is enough. Like, my mama really mad at me for moving her stuff out my house. I been told my mama I wanted her to move out. She been living with me since 2016. I'm about to have a whole baby on the way. My little sister just had a baby. She's going through postpartum depression. She's not working right now. I ain't trying to put her business out here, but she's going through a lot right now. So I just felt like, because my mama don't have a house, you should just move in with your daughter and help her out. She lived right down the street from me. But instead, she don't understand how I feel. Me trying to be a real man and want to take care of my family and my baby in one household. She gets mad and said, are you putting your family before your own mama? Like, what? I'm about to have a baby. Like, Ma, then you get on TikTok to try to embarrass me? Like, I lost all respect for my mama, man. I can't believe that she do this to me. I'm the reason why she even got a TikTok. I blew you up, man. This how you gonna do?
So now it makes a little bit more sense, because it seems like to me, and I want to make sure I hear that again and watch it, because it seems like to me he's about to have a baby by the lady. So the baby's on the way, or you see what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a tough situation. You know, with me, I'm thinking, depending on how his relationship was overall and whether or not, it seems like to me the mom may be the reason why he wants to really hurry up and rush her out of there, because, you know, it looked like the mom was gonna cause some problems in the home.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel the same way, especially if you run into social media to put your business out there. And he elaborated on some things that she didn't. Yeah. You know, he said he had a baby on the way. She didn't say that. She just made it sound like he was just bringing another female and her kids in. You know, and he said that, she said, after all I've been and what I just been through and all that, and he said he'd been trying to get her out for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And his sister going through something that his mother could understand. She's a female, postpartum syndrome. She could help with that, and they could help each other, because he said his sister wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, yeah, I would choose my family. If I'm about to have a kid and my kid ain't got nowhere good to stay, they staying in a bad location, then I'm gonna bring her with me. And if it ain't no room, you know what I'm saying? They say a man supposed to take care of his family. Once you got a family, man, your duties change. You know, especially if you get married too. I know you big on religion, Steve-O. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. You know what? Because, you know, it's gonna I can see it happening already. So the mama is already talking about getting the police involved. That's gonna cause some serious issues if the police, and then depending on what police officer gonna show up too. Because think of this. Now the mama, she's hot, she's mad, she's upset, she's bringing God in it, but then she's cussing. There's a whole lot going on with the mama. Okay, so now she wants to bring the police and have the police get involved in this at his place. That's still not her place. Yeah. So she wants to show more power over her own son by using the police in the wrong manner. That's a bad thing, man. That's very toxic.
Now also too, she did make a point that he can't put her out. She been living there for 3 years. She been getting mail, everything. That's her residence.
Another thing, we don't know the full picture of the story. She might be on the lease. She's on the lease right there.
Well, yeah, you never know, but he didn't. I don't kind of feel like that, because he was like, man, she can't come live with him.
Yeah, but sometimes you do stuff for people out of love. Say, for instance, it might be his place and she might pay the rent, but she might have been the reason why he was able to get the place. And then she fell on hard times and had to move in. See, we don't know the whole story. So, like I said, I think the Lord,
but he said he been trying to get her to move with his sister.
Yeah, but you don't know the sister situation either. The sister could be totally screwed up. So maybe it's better for her to be with him.
The mama might be screwed up. And he like, hey, two screwed up people need to stay together.
Hey, the way it looking, all three of them screwed up. The way it looking, but I think we don't know the whole. There's three sides to every story, right? It's her side, his side, and the truth. So we don't know the whole situation to be like, oh, he should do that. But my thing is, man, your loyalty is to your mother first until we get a DNA test going on, because we don't know that's his baby or not. To be honest.
That could be a situation. That could be a situation. He make a mistake. He put his mama out, bring her in, and to find out the kid wasn't his. That could be, that could be a situation that could possibly happen. But I'm gonna ask y'all this question: what kind of situation would it take for y'all to put y'all mother out?
Oh man, I would never put my mother out, because that's my
that's who got your back, huh?
She got my back. But that's my situation though. I don't know his situation.
Yeah.
It's nothing or no besides my child that would come before my mother. You know.
Well, that's a good question, because I got to look at it. You got to look at the relationship between the mother and the son, and then too, regardless of the fact, now this girl's coming in, she shouldn't be moving in the house anyway, unless that's his wife, but that's a whole nother situation for another day. But
we can talk about that.
But because she is moving in, then you gotta talk to the girlfriend, and see what she feels and thinks about I'm wondering whether or not the mother has been in the relationship messing around and causing problems in the relationship,
causing trouble.
And I'm just I don't know the story, but I can pretty much think 9 times out of 10 that's been the case. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Now let's say if I'm going to that, let's say she does call the police. I'll tell you, I will show up, and I'm gonna know the mama's gonna be the first one to be. She's gonna be yelling. I guarantee you. I'm stereotyping, but this is. I'm telling you, I've done it long enough to know. I already know. As soon as I come to the scene, the mama's gonna be the first one out of the house. She's gonna be yelling and screaming. She's gonna be very emotional. Okay, so I'm gonna try to calm her down. And while I'm trying to calm her down, best to believe the son, he's already agitated. So he's mad too. So he's gonna be talking. So you got to separate the two, because you got to kind of figure out what's the issue is. But like J Bean was saying, we don't know the whole story. But I do tell you this: if the mother's name was on that leash, trust and believe, she would have made that known on social media.
She'd have made it known, yeah. She sounds like she don't have a problem voicing yeah, she don't have a problem giving out information like that. She would have flexed that.
Right.
I'm pretty sure she would have flexed that. Now, for me, I've seen people where their mothers or mother-in-laws have caused trouble in their marriages or relationships. Now, for me, it would take something like that. I would have to be married. I would have to be married to this individual, and maybe my mother caused a situation where she separated us due to her causing problems or trouble, and we was only separated, because of her trying to put a divide between us. Then in that case, if I say I want my family, I want to keep my family together. For us to be together, I'm gonna have to get my mom out of there. That would be the one situation for me to get my mother up out of there.
Yeah.
But I'm not finna move in a chick and her kids. You know what I'm saying? But like I probably would have moved. I probably moved them in. Like she having my kid, and I know that the living situation they have ain't the best, and mine is in a better area, got better schools. You know what I'm saying? A better environment. Then I don't think I would have put my mama on, but I would have made wrong.
And then too, let's just keep it real too. Let's just be honest about the situation. And I know especially that a lot of the sisters don't caught this already. Observation. And from my understanding, it looked like homeboy was inside one of his rooms inside his place, right? It looks like to me. The brother ain't got his stuff together. The place is a mess.
I was looking at that too. When he was grabbing his mama's stuff, I was like, man.
So that's telling me some things right off the bat too. This brother don't have his stuff together to even be in a position where he has to have a child is coming, and he's all over the place. He don't have his stuff together. Now there's some that already tells me too, without them even telling me, there's some deep issues going on. It's beyond the mother. I don't know if the dad is in his life, and has the dad ever been in his life?
And like he said, he said he's been trying to get rid of her for 3 years. So I'm like, man, something's going on.
Yeah, it's some issues going on in that family, and then hopefully, now I'm telling you, now as soon as the police get involved, every police officer ain't gonna handle situations the same way. It's gonna go bad once the police get involved. The mother's getting to a point where she wants to call the police on her own son too.
Yeah,
come on, and then the police gonna get her information, get the son information. God forbid if the son has any warrants out for his arrest or something. So the police mind is gonna say, well, how can we best handle this situation? Because it may be a problem. Now, but police, now I'm gonna try to see, hey, mom, can you go somewhere for the night? Or son, can you go somewhere for the night? Or till things calm down, come back tomorrow, maybe things smooth down. But what the son should do, but looks like he ain't in the position to do it. The son, being the son, should already be planning to have a place prepared for his mother.
He had one. He said his sister, he been trying to get her to go stay with his sister.
Yeah.
What you mean, no?
In other words, the son should be in a position to actually go get a place for his mother for himself, not to move her in with anybody. That's my point.
Well,
that's family. That's family. Why should he go spend his money and go, or try to go secure a place when they already got a family? When he got family, they got enough room for her to be there. So, what I'm saying? I go live with sis. Y'all do all that. You keep all that feminine energy.
So the thing about the mother is she's not fulfilling her adult responsibility anyway. She should be at a stage of her life where she should be retired. She did what she's supposed to do to handle her business. She's supposed to be retired, and be able to take care of herself. But obviously she's not, because she's dependent on the kids to take care of her. Which is, you're supposed to lean on your family in times of need. So like I said, we don't know the whole situation behind why she's even leaving with the son.
Yeah.
But but my thing is, that is your mother. You do have a responsibility because she did take care of you when you couldn't take care of yourself.
Yeah, but that only goes so far.
But a lot of people, a lot of people don't feel the same way about their daddies.
Yeah, that's true. Because when dads get old, they usually ask out by themselves, man. Don't nobody take in dad or they leave him hanging out to dry. But them certain scenarios, man, you see it a lot. That a lot of mothers rely on their sons like they're their husband.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see in that scenario, she mad like he's supposed to take care of her. And as you stated right now, Joe, that maybe the life decision that she made when she's supposed to be set up at her age in her life right now, and she gotta rely on her son. And he probably tired of all the drama he been dealing with for all his years. He looked like he in his late 30s, early 40s. He probably burnt out on dealing with his mama.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like I said, we don't know the whole situation. She might not be physically able to work. We don't know the whole situation, so
that's true too. Another thing too, most American people don't even have $1,000 in their bank account. So,
hey, I put it like this: pandemic just proved you don't need to be physically capable to have a job. How many people work from home from their cell phone?
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
Amazon
point.
is hiring right now, man, for $28 for you to answer the phone from home.
That's a good point.
You got a good point. Yeah,
ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses nowadays. Even you got old folks that's on Social Security and disability, got 2 or 3 jobs. So that's what it is. Yeah, she capable. She more than capable.
Yeah. I was giving her benefit of doubt.
But, that's usually how society does when it comes to the female nature. But man, another thing too, man, is this brother. He like in his late 20s, early 30s, maybe mid 30s. But he's having a kid. He got a kid on the way, or supposedly a kid on the way with a woman that's already got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? And it don't sound like he never did mention marriage. He didn't say my wife. I got my wife and her kids coming. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say nothing like that. So the brother got himself in a situation like that. I was saying these days of time, that's not a wise situation. To take on all that responsibility. Yeah.
Now I guarantee you. Now he's having issues with the mother. God only knows what kind of issues the mother is having with that girl. Because think about it. Now the son has got issues. The girlfriend, she ain't gonna have a good perspective or view of the mother based on the problems that the son is having.
Yeah.
Oh man. And then, oh boy, if you got a problem, I'm looking at it from all angles. So if the son has got issues and then the mother's got issues, now the police has already said it's gonna be involved. Boy, when the girlfriend gets there, oh man.
Yeah, but she pregnant, man. So she pregnant though. So yeah, mama going straight to jail. She do something with a pregnant lady.
I'm telling you, it's a recipe for domestic
violence. That mama gonna hate that daughter. She gonna hate that girl more because of the situation. If she already disliked her, she gonna dislike her more.
Yeah.
On top of that, You know what I'm saying? The mother probably upset for the fact that he probably been her backbone and her crutch all these years.
Yeah.
And he moving the new girlfriend is taking her position.
Yeah.
And he gave the power to another woman instead of her. And she probably upset about that. Her power gone. The power of the coochie, you know what I'm saying? Make a dude turn on a whole bunch of family members.
So like go ahead, Joe.
You might turn, but you might be turning for the wrong person. Then it ends up bad.
Yeah.
You know, then now you done spent your time and your resources on this woman and shun your family. Now your family mad. And then when you need, took you to the ringer, took all your money and stuff. Now you need a shoulder to lean on. Who you gonna go to?
Oh, yeah.
Family away.
I put it like this, man. I put it like this. That's his mother. Me, my personal opinion. I would never turn my back on my mother for a woman with a whole bunch of kids. I already made family, somebody else's game that they never finished, and take on that responsibility because that woman gave life to you. She been there from jump. She been there from beginning. And 9 times out of 10, your mother can see all the red flags that you don't see because she a woman to woman.
Mm-hmm.
Probably why she went off on him like that. Probably she exposed him like, look at my son being a sucker.
Yeah, that could be the case too. Yeah, because women know other women's games.
Yeah. And then
that's why a lot of times, man, they want to separate you from your mama because they know that the mama gonna see through the BS.
That's true. Because look, the woman got 2 kids, and obviously he's weighing his options. I mean, he don't have too many good options out there based on even what I saw, and he's choosing the wrong options at the wrong time. You got to see, as a man, if you know you're not prepared and ready based on your finances, and then mentally and emotionally and all like that, are you structured and prepared? He's not. And that woman with the 2 kids, she knows that. So she obviously she put it on him. Now he looked like he's probably whipped. He's sick, right?
Yeah.
So he ain't thinking clearly. So he's in a rush to hurry up and get her in at home. You know what I mean? And rush his mama out of there. And the mama ain't feeling that.
Oh, he got the opportunity as an in-house coochie. He definitely jumping on that one. You see how he's rolling up them cords and everything. He cleaning out the closet. He's ready to get out of there.
Yeah, he ready. He ready.
My first observation at that video, he pulled the plug on his mama. But my first observation on that video,
go ahead. Straight up,
seriously, when I seen the brother and I seen his pants sagging off his ass, and he don't look young. So he in that second childhood mentality. And you can see, you obviously can tell, man, I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but a brother that got his stuff together, he ain't walking around with his pants on underneath his ass.
No, let's just keep it real, man. Yeah, let's keep it real. No, man.
Am I right?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? He's scraping, and you're going to attract what you attract. Laws of attraction. He gonna attract bottom of the barrel, and he got a bottom of the barrel chick. Obviously, she got 2 kids. The dude that she was with before, she wasn't good enough to hang around with. A lot of times, he wouldn't be tripping talking about dudes deadbeats and ain't no good when really they ain't quality themselves. And the dude and got on and left the headache. He rather deal with the attorney general than deal with her. So he picking up somebody else's situation and moving a situation in his house. And I guarantee you it ain't gonna work out that good. She ain't gonna last that long.
Nah, she gonna use him. She can use him for her and on to the next. If that is his kid, we don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
his expenses about to go up.
That's right.
Yeah, his expenses. Oh, he didn't what, quadruple his expenses? He just had his mama. She probably had a check coming in or something. Had some help around her. Now he gotta help her and somebody else's obligations.
And pick up kids, drop kids. He don't know.
Man, in a situation like that, you got to think about it too. Who is he surrounding himself with? He ain't surrounding himself around some people that can elevate him. See, that's the problem too with our people. You got to be around somebody, even if you know you ain't where you should be. You may think you are doing something right, but you got to have somebody on your side, you know what I mean, that can tell you, hey, man, you got to do this, do that. And first of all, he wouldn't even be sagging his pants like that if he had that mindset right, or had people in his life that you know, he would choose wisely, even how his appearance. So you know, this is part of the problem too, man. Who you hang around with is a result of who you are and what you will become also. So I can already tell you, without him even telling me, he ain't around the right people. He ain't in the right environment.
Yeah,
right,
right service.
Come on,
he ain't in the right environment. He ain't in the right state of mind.
No.
Just he lacking everything. You got to surround yourself with people that's going somewhere. And obviously, he surrounded himself with the same people he been surrounding himself around his whole life on the block, because he didn't grow up none whatsoever.
No.
Like you said, y'all last episode, what is a man gonna do running around in flip-flops?
Yeah.
Flip-flops and sagging jeans.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? You're not ready for the world, bro. Nothing about you or your whole attire says that you're ready to take on this world and deal with on an executive level, or get some quality women. No quality women gonna come your way.
No.
Looking like that. You're gonna always get somebody else's leftovers. That's real. It's a bunch of leftovers waiting to be warmed up.
Wow.
Yeah. And another thing that we touched on in the past too, man, he might have a Captain Savings, you know. He
that Captain Savings syndrome.
Somebody.
So basically,
you know, he might have had a soft spot in his heart for an old girl, seen her struggling, and then got caught in the web.
Basically, he the what you call he the leftover guy. He's not the ideal guy that she wants. She the one that she can get now, because she done devoured herself so much. She got 2 kids. She's single. You know, that's a burden. No person of high quality is going. No, I ain't gonna say no person of high quality is going to warn her. Yes, it's gonna be some guys going to warn her because she's a female. I don't know how she look, but she has. But as far as like the regular guy who got something going for himself, he's not going to deal with her because she's going to slow him down.
Yeah.
It's like this too. Now, and I pray things work out, but it didn't look like it's not going in the right direction in this whole situation. Now, I guarantee you, now this homegirl here, she know what she got, so she gonna lay them kids on him. She gonna get in position. If she does get her stuff together, after that the baby comes, if she's pregnant, guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna lead them. I pray it don't happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if she leave those kids with that boy and bounce as soon as she get back on her feet right.
Yeah, I've seen that.
She already got her security deposit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah, I seen that. I've seen people leave their kids with strangers. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, it happens more than.
And especially if she know, she know he got a heart for them kids too.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's
done.
Gonna be a wrap.
Oh, it's right, man. He had already proved that he moved them in. Went the extra mile. Oh, you're so nice, my baby. They talk about you all the time. He probably playing with the kids in the background.
See, but the thing about it was like he wasn't ready to move them in until she was having his kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and he's like, I don't care what kind of dilapidated or burnt down projects they live in. Oh, she about to have my kid. Hey, I ain't having my kid over there. And we've seen that too. It's like, oh hell no. Nah, my kid ain't gonna be in that kind of situation. You know? Yeah. And you touched on the son husband thing too, man. You like the mama might be upset because whatever benefits or kind of privileges that she may be getting from the son is going to disappear because he's going to be doing that for that woman that he's bringing into the house. And we've seen that in relationships where you might have been in a relationship with somebody, y'all go y'all separate ways, and that person didn't want you, but they don't want you to give into that stuff that you was doing for them to this new person. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see you happy.
Yeah.
So, and we have a lot, man. That son husband thing is big in our community. because there's so many single parents, so many single mothers.
Yeah.
And sometimes a lot of people look to the son as to be the hero to save the family.
The man of the house.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at some of the comments on TikTok. One that stuck out says, the mindset of a mother, he don't owe you nothing. I can't. What do y'all think about that comment?
You do.
Like I said, it depends on the situation.
It depends on, like he's like Tony's saying, like T-Swin saying, it depends on the situation, man. Everybody's mother is different. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's the same. So my experience with my mother is gonna be different from your experience with your mother. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother, I was a real sickly kid. So I remember her taking care of me when I was sick. Like I was sick. That's there. So he might not have the same situation with his mother. We don't know the gentleman or her, so we can't say about their relationship. So it just depends on their relationship, like T-Swin was saying, which we don't know.
Yeah. If the mama didn't have nowhere to go and his living situation was the best one, then yeah, mama gonna come stay. You know what I'm saying? He the most stable, safest environment. You never know, because you don't know what the story is. Some people may have addictions, and you may be just separating them from an environment they was in. You know what I'm saying? You move them with them so you can get them out that area. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the situation is.
Yeah, we don't. But I tell you what, I hope some people, especially, man, y'all brothers, really listen in on what we talking about. Because I'm telling you, it ain't nothing to play with, man. Especially you dealing with yourself is one thing, and trying to get yourself together. I can only imagine now you got another person in the world coming that you got to be responsible for. Man, that's not. I can only imagine. Because thank God, because I think about myself. Now, when I was policing, and then when things got shaky and I got pushed out. Luckily, I thank God I didn't have no family. Boy, I don't know, because it got tough. I didn't have the finances that, the nice EJs is pulling that extra. Boy, I was living pretty, boy. I didn't have to pay no rent. I was in a house by myself. I had a crib, the garage, all paid for. Yeah. Chilling. All I had to do was, the security around the area and stuff like that. Then something like this happened, and like boom, all that was taken from me. And man, if you got somebody else to take care of, a wife and children, man, whoa.
Yeah. It's almost like they snapped. It's like they took your superpowers from you.
Yeah.
It's like they put the kryptonite on you. Yeah, that's a horrible feeling, man. Go to work one day and then come home that same day with no job because the family depending on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a horrible feeling.
Oh man.
Yeah.
For sure.
I wonder, like one of my things is I wonder if that's that brother's first child that he got coming with that one.
Yeah, that's a good thing to think about. Yeah, because I know when my first kid was coming, man, I made all the preparations I could. I bought every gadget I could buy for a baby. At the time we were still using video cameras then with the VHS tapes in them and stuff. So. Man, I bought cameras. I got everything the baby needed. The baby room was set up. Everything, man. I used to play music to my wife's stomach at the time. I did everything. You know what I'm saying? Because that was going to be my first kid. I couldn't wait to see it, see what it looked like, see what features it got for me and everything. I was excited. So if that's the case, he might.
It's already a nerve-wracking challenge to be a first-time father. But on top of that, he put himself to be in a situation to be a first-time father and an instant stepdaddy.
Yeah. Yeah, he expected one, but he got three.
That's a hell of a combo, man. It's your first go around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a very wise move. No, that's not a wise move for anybody to make at all. But
not for a young man,
Yeah, and you trust and believe, and that sister knew that, man, this could be the situation too. he probably wasn't even preparing to have that sister pregnant. Who's to say that she didn't get him pregnant? I mean, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She probably rushed that thing to make sure she does get pregnant by him. That happens too.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
it's a setup. Sometimes it's a setup, man. They're smart creatures. I put it like that. They are smart creatures. They don't just randomly choose you. They sit back, they look at their options, they do the math. They like, all right, I can play this game with him. He too smart for this one. He arrogant. He an asshole. I can't run this kind of game on him. But if I run this game on him, I know I can get to point A to point B. And he'll accept me with this baggage I got. Because you got some guys that won't even look in her direction because she already came with baggage.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But he was the one. They keep searching until they find that one. And if you got some past history of being in relationships like that with women that already came with baggage, and that women always want to know about your last female. That's how they figure out. They see what your mindset is.
Yeah.
And then they figure out, oh man, I can run game on him because the last 3, 4, 5 of them all ran game on him too. He's slow. Yeah, I got me one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and my kids about to get us a new house.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they hang on to you until they find that next branch to swing on to. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You go on to the next one. But like I said, get back on topic, man. You know, I think the problem is that his mother doesn't have her stuff together. Because I know that my mom wouldn't have to depend on me to take care of her. You know, I just I just think that me personally, I wouldn't turn my back on my mother. But if I had a mother like that, I don't know, man.
Oh no, that's a capital No, bro.
You calling the laws right there? That's a big red flag right there.
And see another thing he said, I've been trying to get her to go live with my sister who just had a baby, who's out of work, going through postpartum. Mama living with him. She ain't got to worry about no kids. Right? At this moment, he didn't have no kids. So it was just her and him in the house. No responsibility. She cooked when she wanted to. She do what she wasn't doing. She ain't got to see about no kids. She go live with that sister. She got to help her with that baby because now that sister going through that postpartum. So she going to be depressed. She don't want to touch the baby. She going to think the baby don't like her and all that. So she's going to put work on her. Then she got to worry about her daughter's emotions and all that kind of stuff. And she probably like, hell nah, I ain't going over there because I'm going to have to work. You know?
But then again, she was stayed there with him and his new girlfriend and her kids. She got to learn strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He probably was trying to save his mom from that situation. You never know that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that whole situation, he knew he probably said, damn, I got myself in something. I got this girl knocked up. I'm going to do the right thing, man. I'm going to try to be the family man. I know she got kids. I might go ahead and just, take care of them to make sure mine's straight. But then he bringing strangers in his household. He probably was saving his mom, trying to send her over to the sister so he could avoid that whole scenario, that situation. You never know.
Yeah, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because man, mixed families are a tricky thing. Because
you
now
got two grown women in the household going bump heads.
They're gonna butt heads. And then you got somebody, and if he marry her, now these kids supposed to be sort of like her grandkids, and they no blood relation. You know what I'm saying? It's this. That's why, man, you should try to have your kids with your wife and let all your kids be born in your marriage. You know what I'm saying? All the mixed stuff, man, it causes conflict, it causes envy, it causes jealousy, it causes divide. You know what I'm saying?
Natural order of things, because
exactly.
Usually when you have a child, the woman's supposed to put that child before you anyway. That's what's supposed to happen anyway. But you don't mind when it's your child. But then as another child comes in, they put that with you and your kids, then it becomes a problem. So it's best to, like you said, the traditional way of doing things is the best way. But unfortunately, the times we live, we ain't so traditional no more.
You know what too? I look at it this way too. So you got the mama's having issues with the son. Okay, that can be normal sometimes in the family. Okay, now you got a whole nother person, and you got the child. Let's take it even farther. Who knows about that girlfriend's mother? How's she? Now you got to deal with that girlfriend and that mother. Now, God forbid if that girlfriend's have some issues, and there's gonna be some conflict. Now, when that girlfriend's mama, when she get involved, oh boy, you're gonna have a serious mess on your hands on top of a mess. Because if that mother gets involved and the boyfriend's mother's already hostile and she's on 10, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna be going to jail.
So you're gonna have mothers, brothers, sisters, man,
there
baby daddy drama.
It's a multiple
the baby daddies.
There you go, man. Oh
that's
man,
avoid.
Come on, man. And I don't know how old those kids are, but you know them kids, they don't hold nothing back. Well, they go back and tell their daddy. Come on. Are y'all ready for that?
You better take some classes with Joe.
And kick your mama out for baby daddy drama. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense.
Yeah. No. It could be a possibility. It very well could be a possibility, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it.
It's gonna always.
It's gonna happen. Unless they locked up. Unless they locked up or dead.
You still gotta deal with his family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. She got to take the kids, go see the other grandma and grandpa and auntie and cousins.
And them popping up at the house.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. With families, you got to think when you talking about a child and talking about a girlfriend, you talk about marriage. You can't focus on just that girlfriend and the outward appearance and all that, because that can fade too. You got to think further ahead as a man. Okay, is the mother good? Would I be able to communicate with the mother and that daddy if the daddy's there, or vice versa? In my family, this is a long term. You talking about generations is coming out of that seed. That's how important it is, man. And we as a people, we don't see the seriousness of that, because this also depends on the wealth of your generation. Is it going to be healthier? Is wealth is going to be built up in this dynamic situation? All that is important. Is it going to be a cursed situation? Is it going to be a revolving door where it's going to be ongoing? The dad ain't going to be there, or the mama ain't going to be there. The family's going to be separated. You see what I'm saying? It can go. It can go. It's much deeper than that, than just that girlfriend.
Multiple channels is going to go through, because you got to deal with the fact, all right, you're accepting this woman, she pregnant with your child, and you trying to have a relationship and build a foundation with her, and you're a stranger around these other people's kids, and their families are concerned about the well-being of those other kids in your household living with you. So that's another issue and headache that you got to deal with. Oh, I don't feel safe. She done moved in with her new boyfriend. She done got knocked up, and now she got another one. And now you got, he better not be over there. Man, my kids calling him daddy or something. Da.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you squabbing on your front porch.
Yeah.
So other words, young man, make your own women, so you don't have to deal with this drama. That's basically what we're going. Because when you get involved with somebody else's that have kids, man, so many things with it, man.
Yeah. As soon as I heard the mama say, he want to move his girl and her kids in, I was like, oh man, he messing up. That's the first thing I said. He messing up. So just avoid the headache, man. Young man, avoid the headache, avoid the drama, avoid the trouble, avoid the heartache. And then, like I say, because if you got a soft spot in your heart, you develop an attachment to those kids. When she leaves, you're going to take her kids with them, and then you're going to be in the custody battle for your kid that you got with them.
And there's plenty of good women out here that ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this in here, too. As a man, you should always show your strength as a man. Never let a woman see that she has an upward game on you or over you, or she has any position of power that she can take from you as a man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Game over. As soon as that
Because
happened, the game is over.
I'm telling you, and I'm telling you that homegirl. See, I don't know her, but I guarantee she knows that she got some power moves that she can use on this brother. The brother ain't prepared for it. She's telling you.
Yeah.
Y'all better listen, man. That's if y'all don't hear that part right there. A sister knows if she has an upper hand on you, and once she knows it, she's gonna use it for her advantage.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Come on.
There you go. Because you're gonna be street fighting.
Yeah.
So for real.
Yeah.
For real. Hey.
Yeah. That was a takeaway, man. I saw that was my takeaway from it when I saw it. I was like, oh man, brother made some bad decisions. He putting all his extra responsibility and burden on himself. This is a liability, not an asset, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What's the ratio of women to men in general population? Like what's like 8-1 or something like that? 9-1 or something. You got
it's somewhere close to that. Somewhere close to that.
Somewhere in that range. But you got so many options that you can pick without that scenario and them headaches. Why would you fall for that setup? Why would you select that? Why would you choose to put yourself in that situation when you got all these other channels to avoid? All these other options. Why choose the worst one?
He may not be able to pull none of those other options because he in his slides in his sagging pants.
And then too, he might genuinely love the woman. You know what I'm saying? That love make you do strange things, man.
Strange make you do strange things.
When you're in love with somebody, you don't think logically. The logic go out the window. You've all been in love before. So
yeah, and the person that's thinking logical, feeding you information on why you telling you stupid.
Yeah. You
think they stupid.
Yeah. And that's love.
Yeah. Love will make you go, yeah, I know. I know, but
we ain't gonna say we ain't done it. We all
unfortunately, man,
I got the scars to prove it.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, unfortunately, that brother's gonna learn the hard way, and hopefully, you gotta think about his age too, man. He's too up in age now, too, man. We ain't getting younger, we getting older, man. Some of us, man, we think we're gonna be young forever, but boy, I'm telling you, hey, man, the older you get, you have to be more wiser in your actions and your movement and who you hang around with and who you choose to be around you. Everything has to be more strategic the older you get, because when you're young, you don't think about all that. You think you're gonna live forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got time to rebound.
You always think you got time.
Yeah. Yeah, young cats, y'all better peep game, man. There's a lot of hot fire that I'm telling you. This is some serious stuff. A lot of stuff don't be talked about like this. This is real talk. And we ain't coming at you all crazy. We coming with you with some experience. And man, brothers, this is something I wish I just thank God I had at least my mom kept me in check, because my dad died when I was a few months old. So I never really even had a father figure in my life at all. It was just my mom keeping me in church. And thank God I had a God conscience and belief, because growing up too, man, I was just so quick to fight, man. I was in and out of school, got held back a couple of times. You would never thought, but that's how I was, man. And growing up, you had to always try to defend yourself. I grew up in the projects. We didn't have much. So it was like you had to survive out there. You get ran over, get beat up all the time, jump, gangs all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, in upstate New York, boy, it's nothing to play with. So, but I just had to learn. I learned through my homeboys, who had, just be it out in the streets. I just learned, and I picked up on a lot of stuff. But, for us, we ain't coming out at y'all crazy. We coming at y'all knowing that, hey, it's real out there. And you don't want to get caught up, certainly not behind no woman. And God forbid if a child is involved. Y'all want to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah. Because now you're tied to that person for 18 years at least.
Man.
And you got to put that headache and drum. Yeah, at least 18 years. Yeah.
And if that was jail time, that's a life sentence.
It's life.
Yeah.
For real, that's a life for life.
Yeah.
For real. I remember the day I got married, my old man looked at me, bust out laughing, and said, "It's gonna be the best lesson you ever learned in life." And then he turned around and walked off.
Yeah.
He wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
He wasn't wrong.
Yeah. Somebody asked me a question that was kind of similar to that situation. And I said, man, I learned a lot. They said, "What, you got anything good to say?" I was like, yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a whole lot. Yeah.
Wow.
And the reason why we telling y'all this because we want y'all to avoid the mistakes we made. You know what I'm saying? We're giving y'all the game so you can avoid these situations. If you ain't got nobody in your life to tell you and gave you any game of what to look for and what to steer clear of, we tell you these things. It's not that we misogynistic, we hate women, anything like nothing like that. We're just trying to put young men up on game and keep them from going down the bumpy road and driving off the cliff. You know.
There's some good women out there, man. They're all overseas. Now I'm just playing. But there's some out there, you know. You just gotta watch how you move, and you know, watch how they move. If they don't have to lose, they don't fool with them, man. You don't want to have them to lose and everything in the game from this being with you. You know, you to come up. If it's like that, then you need to look around for something else. If you to come up.
So the thing is, men gotta start realizing they're the prize, man. Men are the prize always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Most traditional situations, man, the man adds to the woman doesn't necessarily really add to the man. She becomes a lot of times they become another liability because now you got to protect, you got to provide and all this thing for that person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you add to them, so they add to you too in certain ways. A lot of times you bring more to the table than they do, and
it's just that men have to become something because we have no other, you know, we can't run to another person and be like, hey, take care of me. You know?
Yeah. And like I said, man, like I remember one time, a long time ago, man, like I said, I was gonna get this SRT Challenger. I was gonna get this SRT Challenger. And okay, I made good money, but my credit wasn't up to par. So I had the money to afford the car. And the dude was like, man, I'm sorry, I can't help you, bro. But if you was a female, I can give you this car right now. Because you got your boyfriend, your work boyfriend, your husband, your daddy. And you can get money from so many different places. I will give you this car because we know you're going to figure out a way to get some money because you're going to have all these options. Man, you as a dude, you ain't got them options. Man, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, bro. You know, thanks for keeping it real.
Yeah, but it's true though.
Yeah.
You don't have options to go to somebody to get money. You gotta go get it yourself.
You gotta make your own way. Now you gotta make a way for him and Tyrone and
yeah.
I think that, you know, it's important too to keep in mind too. Keep your family issues within the home, within your family. Don't expose it out there to the world and to, you know, that's the last thing you want to do. Yeah. Because now you're inviting it's deep.
Men can't always be wrong podcast in your house.
Man, hey, you know what I'm saying? You inviting other spirits, you inviting other people that's going, you know, and then, you know, people love to see other people miserable. And other people going to join in just to make sure that your family, your mother, you know, is miserable, or the son, you get miserable. Trust that.
Yeah.
People are looking to see the downfall of your life and your family's downfall. It's true facts.
Yeah.
I want to keep that in mind too.
Yes. Some people waiting to see that. Man, me myself, like, man, I was like, another bro that made a bad decision that's going to affect them in the long run. Yeah. You know, hey, sometimes certain situations happen where, man, you know, I done seen people, man, be in relationships with people they shouldn't be in relationships with. And then something happened where the kid wasn't theirs and they was able to leave that situation. or some kind of way the girl lost the baby. You know what I'm saying? The baby wasn't born. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I say, hey, God steps in certain ways sometimes. You know?
Yeah.
I knew a cat, man, he was in a bad situation. And the kid, she lost the baby. And I was like, man, now you ain't got no reason to hang around, bro. Go on about your business, get yourself together. Get about that headache.
Man. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
but back to that, man, a lot of people need to keep their business in the house and off the internet. And so many people always like to go to social media and the internet to try to shame each other. Instead of, it's a lot of stuff that don't need to be on camera, man. You ain't gotta put everything on Front Street for everybody and their opinions, so you can feel like somebody gonna give you a pat on the back or be a cheerleader for you.
Yeah.
That's like the ultimate. You're not only embarrassing that person, you're embarrassing yourself. You know, like that mother, she was trying to embarrass her son, but really she embarrassed the both of them.
Yeah. And once it's on the internet, it's on the internet forever.
There you go.
Yeah, it's forever.
Delete it. Somebody else gonna have it and repost it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that was an L for the whole family.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's been an interesting talk, man. Yeah. Any final thoughts for the people, man? Or we didn't already said it all?
I say, man, you know, all mothers ain't created equal. I'm gonna put it like that. You know, you know, some mothers.
Mama.
I think, you know, I don't know this lady personally. She might be a good mother, and we just not seeing the whole picture. But on some situations, yeah, you might have to kick your mother out. But majority of the time, most mothers, I'm gonna quote Mike Tyson on this one. Most mothers, everything she do is gonna be for your survival. You know what I'm saying? So, most good mothers, you know.
Yeah.
So think of it like that. No, she might see something that you don't see. You're not taking.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm gonna internet.
He got that thong in his eyes. He can't see.
Yeah. My person.
He got the eye patch.
Maybe his mom was trying to put him on blast to save him, and let him be known as an example. You don't have to be a father to somebody else's kids to be a father to your child. You're going to always be the father of that child. You don't have to be with that woman and take care of her kids and take care of yours. That's what I take on that one, too.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Well, I'm just going to say, like I always end it, you know, in every situation, you know, and certainly in this one, this is a good example where, you know, the son don't really have anybody to really turn to. They really give him some real good pointers to navigate in this change that's coming with him and his girlfriend, the child, and what's going on with his mother. Now, and also the mother don't really have no other options other than she's frustrated. She wants to get involved with the police, and then you're gonna have to involve with the daughter and then her family. So how can this better be settled where things won't get too out of hand, which is going to be, unfortunately. And I'm not going to say no if, it will be based on my experience and knowing this kind of thing. And the best way, the solution for this, for families is, I'm going to say it and I'm always going to say it, is what I have is called CPAA, Citizens and Police Immediate Interactive Assistance. We deal with situations like this. I can see all through this situation. Matter of fact, I could tell you everything about most of the things about that son, a lot of things about that mother, a lot of things are going to happen with the girlfriend involved and the child is going to be involved. And God forbid, we pray that it will get to a point where that child won't have to grow up and be in an environment where the child is going to end up even worse than the mother, the son, and his own mother, or him or her. I don't know what the child's going to be. But, you know, with CPAA, we can help you navigate through situations like that to avoid the police getting involved. Because I'm going to tell you one thing, once the police get involved, and it's going to be a domestic violence in the future if this don't be handled the right way, without question, and the brother is going to go to jail, without question. I'm telling you now, that brother, the brother's going to end up going to jail for it.
You speaking into existence, huh?
Man, I'm telling you, if he don't get this thing together and get it done right. So if y'all need help, want assistance, have any questions, you can reach out to me at 409-444-3524. Text CPIIA.
Hey.
Say it one more time. 409-444-3524 CPIIA. And we will definitely get back with you and help you in that situation.
Also, Trojans and Durex can save you a lot of headaches.
Yeah.
Real,
Yes, sir.
We gonna a Trojan. We gonna need a sponsorship.
Yeah. Hey, man, don't go on to war without a helmet. I'm not going to war without a helmet.
I agree with Steve-O, man. That brother, Steve-O just lined it up, man. Other man Cop just lined it up. That's he on that path already, and it's gonna spiral.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. All right, man.
Hey, man, I
make sure y'all hit.
Go ahead. Enjoy y'all bringing me on the show, man, and let me speak my piece. Yeah.
El Capitan. Yeah, man. Man, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. Yeah. Hit that like button.
Hit the like button, fool.
And man, make sure y'all tune in next week to see us, man. We got a special guest coming up. Make sure y'all stay tuned in to the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast brought to you by CTR Media. And also, make sure you go to MCABW Podcast at Gmail, man. If you want to advertise with us, if you want to reach out and be on our show, make sure you hit us up, reach out to us, man, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Justice and peace.
I'm backstage. Oh, we still going?
Done, man.
We off?
When I think about you, I can't stop thinking about you.
All these other girls, it just ain't you. You be doing all the things that they can't do. Can't paint them with the same brush I paint you. Girl, you something like a blessing and a saint too. This one chick like to argue and disrespect. It ain't hard to make her come, but she don't come correct. All that trying to overtalk and moving the neck. She just driving me away, she a mental wreck.
I'm loving this energy you're giving me now. I'll do what it takes to keep you around. I want you around.
I really like when you're around.
Baby.
There's a new sheriff coming to a city near you, and I'm well on the mission to bring the new era to policing that will change everything that you know it as it relates to communicating, assisting, helping, delivering the correct and justified acts to remove crimes and to help you as a citizen against every crime that comes against you with the solutions to impact your community, your city, and generations to come with CPIIA, Citizens and Police Immediate Interactive Assistance. I cannot do this on my own. I need your help, and we together can for certainly make the change needed for a better city, a better country, for a better future.
CTR is who we are, the media network, that's the best by far. Whether you listen at your home, at your job, in your car, come get the information that's needed above par. Neverlasting, motivational podcasting, giving you the answers to the questions that you're asking. Serious talks and topics, how to come up and profit, how to better yourself, your health is here. We got
CTR Media Network is now accepting new podcasters to join our growing network that's reaching 350 million global listeners. Have you heard? CTR Media Network offers podcast production, podcast training, distribution, and product placement. Book us for your next event or schedule an interview with CTR Media Network podcasters today. To learn more, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.